Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm back briefly. I don't usually go. Hey, George is in the back. Thank you, Giorgio. Hey, Constance. Hey, Mr. Todd, Tanya. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. I don't usually go live this time of day. I know it's a really weird time for me, but I had just watched, after I got off my last live, I watched Casper slash Sam after the bars, his stream from this morning. I kind of stopped into his live stream earlier, but he had done a video. It was basically a receipts video, a response to Reese's her lies, his response to her lies. And I thought it was really good. So I thought I would come on briefly. And I have a couple of things that I want to share from my own video that I did with Heif and Alan. And I want to tie this all together to the basically the web of lies that Reese has said about even her reasons and the circumstances by which she decided to do this stream about Tommy, the long con, which she then eventually deleted, but there's still receipts. So I have all of the links I'm going to talk about at the top of the description of this video. There's at the top of it is After the Bars, the video that I'm going to talk about first. Then there's Goot Juice Hot Sauce, which I have done a stream on about his video that he had regarding that whole, he had the whole recording, just the audio of the long con recording. And then there was something that I want to show you from one of my own videos. So that said, I'm not going to show a lot of Casper's video, of Sam's video. That's why I put the link in the description. I'm only going to show what I need to show to kind of make my point. But I want you to know I have super chats and super whatever, all the things off, all the, all the money stuff off. So I just want to show you this. I just want to help set the record straight and kind of maybe fill in some gaps and kind of color in the lines and back up what Sam is saying, and also some other things that I wanted to bring to light. So I'm going to move sort of fast. I don't want to be on too long. My husband's coming home from the lake. He's been gone for a few days. I miss him a lot. And so I just want to lay this out because receipts don't lie, right? Receipts are important. So let me start with, hey, Farrell Cheryl, love you, honey. Hey, Tanya, Susie, the Spicy Little Princess. Hey there, Forces Delightful Nature. Karma Chameleon. Susie Q. Hi, everybody. Chrissy, thank you for being here. I got all the night people. Cool. Believe in yourself. Hi. Did I get everybody? Oh, Joel. Hey, Joel. You're back. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, fresh fish for dinner. Yep. Okay. And make sure to watch the entire, I think it's only like 20 minutes, the entire video of the clip I'm going to play. So let me do this first. Okay. And Sam has some really good captions. He explains as he goes along. You can read the captions and definitely check out his video because he explains everything. And the beginning of it is hilarious. So you got to watch the whole thing. Okay, so let me play this part of it.
And I'm not sticking up for Tommy. But what I am going to do is say, you're fucking worse than him. You saw this as an...
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to stop it right there. Sam is worse than a convicted child pred, a convicted SAer. Come on. I don't think so. I don't think so.
An opportunity and you're cashing in on it. And I see that clear as day now. I see that clear as day.
Okay, she's saying he's cashing in on her videos. All videos made were as announced and demonetized. And he turned everything off.
The day that you asked me for this audio, You said, you got to send it to me. You've got to send it to me. I have
He said he never once asked for it. Let me maximize this, be a little bit easier to see. So, and he proves it. I never once asked for her for it, and he proves it.
to hear this. Then you listened to it and you said, oh my God, you have to put this out here. This is gold. This is going to get so many clicks and views. You have to put this out here.
Can you guys see that? So she was saying he was telling her that they were going to go her, and she's the one that said it. He kept telling her, I don't think he would do that. And then he sends. Okay, I'm going to let this play for a few minutes because I want to get to the part that was where I wanted to comment. Johnny sent me this yesterday. I don't see it till today. When he texted me, I asked if it was my number. I really don't see it till today. He was asking if I was part of the big troll group. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's a lot of work to be undercover to be a troll. Okay. They're in it together. They're going to do damage together. She's saying it. Here she is telling me again, they're coming for her. I had to take her word on that I was scared for her. Okay. I don't want to miss the part that I don't want to play this whole thing, but I don't want to miss the part that I was. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is it. Do you want me to email you the audio I have of him breaking down how he comes? I never once asked her for the audio file. She asked me, do you want me to email you the audio? You can say no. And he said yes after she asked. A week after telling her I believed her about the recording, so she didn't need to send it. And let me just interject right here is when, let me just take this for a second. So when Sam did an interview maybe a week or two ago with Susie on But First Coffee, Susie Overholtz, you can go check that out. He said, I kind of popped into, excuse me, into the chat, and I heard him say that Reese never once said to him, and I believe him because I haven't got him in a lie at all. She never once said to him that she was afraid because of this interaction that she tried to have with Alan. She had sent him a month prior, or 3-4 weeks, whatever. She had sent him like a, I guess it would be, message on Facebook. I believe it was on Messenger, and they weren't friends. She just sent it to him kind of out of the blue, and it looked like she was trying to kind of handle him because everything's a con with them. We didn't really believe them. And so he reached out to her. We've talked, I don't want to be the dead horse. We've talked about that, but I do want to point something out later on about that situation. But now she's blaming Casper. She's blaming Sam for the reason why she sent that audio and for the reason why she played it, because he was scaring her that Johnny and Tommy were coming after her, right? But she told everybody that night, because she was friendly with Casper at the moment, that it was my channel's fault, my fault, Alan's fault, Hef's fault, everybody else's fault except for hers, So let me keep playing this for now. She just can't even remember who she blames or her lies or anything. Telling me Tommy was bashing me behind the scenes. I said, I absolutely do. and he didn't share it. She put it out there publicly. And so when she said on the video, I'm gonna interject this too. When she said on the video, she did, I don't know, was it Saturday? I don't even know what's what anymore. Maybe Saturday night or something, or Friday night. She said that he had, oh, sorry. Oh yeah. That he had broken the law because he had put it out there, and he's in a 2-party state or an all-party state. He never recorded anybody. She did. He put out what she had already put out publicly to 53, 4, whatever, 1,000 people. It was already public. So that's bull. That's bull, because he did not record anybody at all. So she's just grasping at straws. And, her followers, anybody who wants to be deceived by her, are like, yeah, Reese. Like, don't believe anything. And I want to, undo some of her other lies too. But okay, so I think that's probably where I'll stop that for now. Excuse me. And then I want to play something real quick from Goot Juice, from just a little clip of the video I played last week, a week before, and then hop over to Alan and Heif and I. Okay, so let me go over here. Okay, and this is just a little clip. This was after she played the audio, and she said they're coming to unalive me, and her son heard it, and then she repeated it again. We've already been through all that stuff, but there's one little part I want to point out.
I'm terrified. I've been terrified. I never wanted to come out with this because it's not worth my life. It's not worth Huxley's life. It's not worth him kicking my door in with his brother and coming to kill us. But what kicked this off was me asking for help and somebody putting it up and laughing about it on YouTube.
Okay. So let's see us putting it up and laughing about it. All right. Okay. So this is where we were doing our interview, and this is where I talked about it and then showed it. And we were saying it in the context of they did not want this to be played. Excuse me. They did not want me to interview Heif and Alan, and they were still together at that point. And then that morning of this interview, before I did the interview with them, Tommy had, I don't know, drug texted me, whatever, or emailed me and threatened me. So that's why I played that, because that's why I showed that screenshot, because I was like, we got some opposition here. They don't want you to speak to me. All right, let me play. So if you don't mind, we'll start with what we talked about leading up to this. Alan, you were coming to the States, and was it a few days before you were leaving, you got a message, right, from Reese? And you weren't friends with her on Facebook.
Yeah, I did. No, for some reason, I thought I blocked her and him, but I'd only blocked him. So, yeah, I got a message from her, which I thought was fake, but it wasn't. And I can't read it because I'm blind, but it says something like, you think I'm crazy or something, I need your help, or, I need
Marilyn.
Sorry, Mel.
Yeah, it says, Alan, I know this looks crazy coming from me. I need to talk to you. I need your help. So she was like a damsel in distress. When you told me that came in that day, I noticed that they were both live together that night. So I was just hoping that, that something terrible didn't happen, but they seemed fine and they were together streaming. So, yeah, I don't know what you never found out what she wanted, right?
I did, but because I didn't reply to her at all, I didn't even put a no there. She got one of her mods to message me and asked me, can you please reply to her? And then it was like a no, because I'll never forget what her boyfriend did, and nor will I ever forgive him. And that was all I wrote. Yeah. I just want to be happy.
Yeah, Asa, this was sent about a week before his trip. Might even not have been
that. Yeah, it was just before.
Right before he got.
Yeah, that's a little sus, as my kids would say, my 20-something-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't read all this, but he emailed me at 4:40 a.m. this morning. Oh, crap. Sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, so where did we laugh about it, guys? I didn't hear that. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I see. I'm muted. Yeah. So where did we laugh about it? Yeah, just stop lying. Reese. Thank you. Everybody's telling me I'm muted. Yes, thank you. You can hear me now, right? Giorgio, can you hear me now? Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Sorry about that. So yeah, I played the whole part that we talked about that in question. Yeah, forces light from nature. Yeah, she just keeps changing. It seems they got caught in trying to manage or manipulate the narrative. Oh boy. Yeah. So now she's gonna turn around and blame Casper for it. So I want to give you a couple just little examples from one thing when I did stream with her. I think it was 5 times because I showed the receipts about that because she said she only streamed with me twice and she didn't even know me. And then the other day she says she actually used to like me and get along with me and she did know me. And now it's like, yeah, whatever. Which is it? Which is it? Well, I remember she called me one day. We were going to stream the next day or something, and she said, hey, I can't stream with you tomorrow. I was like, oh, no problem. She said, I'm going to Tennessee. This is when she still lived in Kansas City. I'm going to Tennessee. There's been an emergency. My mom's in the hospital and she's really sick. And I'm worried about her that she's not going to make it. And I'm like, oh my God. And I know she said her mom. She said it several times. And then I sent her a text later on. I was like, how's your mom? Right. And so it was her mom. Okay. Then she says to her chat that night, which I can understand her not wanting them to know about her mom, that she was going to see her sister's baby. Okay. So then she goes to Tennessee. She ends up, I think she was probably in the downstairs restaurant or bar or something. She was streaming live from the, believe the hospital or the hotel or somewhere where she was staying, where she was hardcore flirting with the bartender, which was a little bit weird, whatever. And so I knew that her mom was on death's doors. And I'm like, she seems pretty chipper, just like flirting with a bartender, whatever. And then I find out later, she tells people, oh, I'm sorry, I lied about that. It was actually my stepfather who has cancer that was dying. I'm like, why did she call me and tell me her mother was like, I'm like, what, like, if you just is that a disease? I don't know. It's like, why do you just make shit up for no reason? And then, like, guess what? You don't have to have a great memory if you don't lie for no effing reason. It's insane. It's insanity. So another thing I want to, and I don't want to dox anybody or call, I don't want to reveal my sources, but I've heard from several Scientologists who have said that I've known Reese, know how Scientology works, all the things. Okay. And this is the truth. Okay. I keep getting these comments and it's just crazy because like, oh, Reese is just a little baby. She's only been out of Scientology for less than a year. And then it's, well, just a year or just over a year. No. Okay. Number one, I don't know what you call being out of Scientology, but if you're talking about when she left, when she got disconnected from because Aaron had accidentally showed, her name or part of her name, and she was, essentially doxxed, that they disconnected her in-laws disconnected from her and unfortunately disconnected from her son, which is very, very sad. That's terrible. But that's not considered being in Scientology. She has not been in Scientology for many years. How many movie references does she know? How many men did she marry that were not Scientologists? 2. How many did she refuse to allow her son to go to any Scientology org or anything with his grandparents? Many times. many times. She has not been in Scientology for over a decade, maybe even more, maybe even longer, right? And so that's just a bunch of bull. It's all a fucking lie. It's a lie, guys. And even so, even if you count when she was doxxed and then disconnected from, which she was not disconnected from everyone. She was disconnected from by Facebook, which who cares, right? And she was disconnected from by her in-laws, which she actually recorded her mother-in-law and then mocked her and stuff. It's just gross. The whole thing is a farce. It's a whole deception. And guess what? If people want to believe it, I don't care. At this point, whatever. I think that we've saved a lot of people a lot of grief. And every day I have people saying, thank you for putting this out, Oh God, here we go. All right, let's bring this up. Okay. Queen of Karma, thank you for subscribing, by the way, for at least 5 minutes. Can you please explain to me what qualifications you have to deny someone the trauma they've gone through? Where did you get your psychology degree as well, please? Okay. When did I say I had a psychology degree? And I haven't denied someone's trauma. We've all been through trauma. I watched and heard as my entire family burned to death in a fire. Okay. So don't tell me about trauma. Don't even tell me about that. Nobody gives a shit about that over on that end. It's all about Reese. Whatever. You seem a little bit lost. Why don't you go over back to your leader and give her all your money? Okay. You obviously don't like the truth. So I'm not saying I'm denying her trauma. She's been through plenty of trauma, but so has other people. Is it an excuse to lie? Is it an excuse to call me a lawn gnome and the devil's reject? And I'd rather be the devil's reject than full of shit. I'm sorry. I'd rather be the devil's reject than a fake Christian, a phony. So yeah, whatever. But thanks for the question. I am not diagnosing her at all. She's a liar. That's not a diagnosis. She lies and she's a lying liar. Doesn't take a degree to do that. Thank you, Heif. Trauma is not an excuse for lying. Amen to that. Okay. I did not plan on saying all that, but it came out. George, she's so offended by the very thought of people, quote, cashing in. Not everyone has the same motivations as Reese. Exactly. Stranger driven. Keep your money, people. Right. Don't be sheep. Yeah. And I shut everything off. Totally, Jersey. Totally. Sam's video was terrific. It was chock full of receipts. Yeah. He completely redeemed himself there. Not that I never doubted him, but you know what? Go over and watch the whole thing. If you haven't seen it, it's totally worth seeing. Constance June, I saw that video, the clip he showed of her. She makes herself look bad, as usual. I don't use this word at all because it's way overused, but it was like that scary Gaslight movie. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Yeah, it's like when it's convenient to throw somebody under the bus. Like she blamed it on Alan and Heif and my channel, the hate channel, my channel, and now it's convenient to blame it on Casper, on Sam. I think he prefers to be called Sam, so I'll call him his preference. Constance June, there was a part where she crushed her cough drop, and you could tell she was mad. Oh, I'm so scared. Yeah, you gotta see Casper's video because he started with the whole jackal comment. That was hilarious. Very interesting. Tin Pan Flash, didn't she once claim her dad was a pool hustler and he'd take her along bait dudes at the pool? Okay. Take her along to bait dudes at the pool hall. I see why he and Tommy clicked. Yee. Yeah, I believe it. I've never heard her say that. I didn't watch her that much. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Reese did not give a crap about the victims, just about looking bad. That's why she edited the audio. Yeah. And for her to come out and say she was defending the victims, that she that she outed to begin with, that she was calling terrible names and shaming them and being nasty and saying it was okay that Tommy was hustling and using them and working them, just wasn't okay if he had feelings for them or they had feelings for him. That's all she was worried about. Is she pretty? You know? And then she said some really nasty things about their looks. And that is such a hypocrite. Such a freaking hypocrite. Kenny Adcox, more lies from Mom of the Year. Yep. Agreed. Cooler by the lake. This business with Alan is such bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, Alan's the nicest guy ever. He and Heif are happy. They're fine. They know that they didn't do anything wrong. I mean, Reese is just full of crap. Full of crap. She burnt that bridge, burns lots of bridges. Yeah. Fake victim, exaggerator. Yeah. Hey, Julia. Support your channel no matter what. Thank you, Julia. It's very sweet. Constance June. Unfortunately, that is why you don't lie to people and burn bridges when you need someone. They're not there for you. Yeah. And Sam owes her absolutely nothing. Less than nothing. Paula Candelora. Is this cult brain or something else? Yeah, I'm no expert. But this is something. It's cult brain and something, I think. She was accused. She was an ethics officer. They don't tell the truth, and they are never wrong. Yep. The religious stuff is rich. Yeah. Susie, if you haven't seen my stream earlier, I was talking about the scriptures, the Bible bullets, because we were talking about like being quote bulletproof with the truth. Yeah. I was reciting from memory some scriptures about like the full armor of God and all that stuff. It's like, come on. She wants to throw Bible bullets at me. She's met her match here. She has no clue what she's talking about whatsoever. Seems they got caught in trying to manage or manipulate. Yeah. Manipulate the narrative. I think I already read that, but so true. So true. Coochie, as Queen of Karma type that you were literally showing empathy to her kids, not diagnosing. Yeah. Rebecca, how can she possibly say Sam is worse than a sex offender when that's conning women? It's insane. Yeah, that's so gross. Was super gross. Hey, Grace. Actually, I have the qualifications. Would be happy to provide info to back up. Put your email in the chat. There we go. That was for Queen of Karma. Yeah, I mean, even if you're a professional, you're not going to diagnose her, but hey, you can show the signs, and just like what's his name, Dr. Grande does. It's like he'll talk about a case, and he'll be like, "Well, I'm just explaining what would happen, what could be going on in a case like this." Thank you, Paula. Hey, believe in yourself. Love you too. Thank you for being here, you guys. Okay, I'm not going to stay on long. I think that's basically what I had to say. Yeah. Yeah. So who doesn't want you to see these receipts? Reese and her followers. And if they don't want to see it, if they don't want to see the receipts, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now, guys. Anybody who's out there that wants to come over and comment after the vote, because they're not going to comment. What, that karma person, the Queen of Karma, I give you some props. At least you had the balls to come over and say something during the live. But after the live, I get all that, oh, Reese is a baby, or you're a meanie, and blah 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 blah. Stop, you're obsessed, you're this, you're that, you're a hate channel. Spare me. Okay? Spare me. You don't need to get lost over here. You can get lost over there. Go back over, give her all your money, and then you'll be welcome back when you're like, oh damn, I should have listened to all the people And another thing I wanted to mention too is that she kept saying last night that we're some kind of symbiotic relationship. I had no idea that Sam was going to put that up there today with the text and everything. I just found out this afternoon. I was like, oh, interesting. After the live I did, that's when I saw it. So no, I've never spoken to him before. We had one really short email exchange, and nothing came of it. And so, yeah, I mean, I sent him an email today, like, hey, thanks for putting that out there. Let him know that I was doing this live. I'm not going to monetize it. I just want to send people to their channel. Oh yeah, I was talking about Sam after the bars, and the links are in the description of this video, and the one at the top is the one I'm talking about. She knows preachers make money. Yeah, all about the grift, right? Reese, Linda, that's why she sat on the audio for so long. She was waiting for him to forgive her. When he didn't, she threw him under the bus for sympathy money. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Susie, a spicy little princess. Marilyn, you are explaining the whole situation very factually. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm really trying. 1 second, guys. Just gotta get a sip of water. Someone said she needs real help. I agree with that. I don't know what kind of help. I'm not diagnosing her, but someone who lies with such ease and doesn't remember their lies and then makes it about other things, like, I don't care that she cheated on her husband. It was just how she lied and deceived about it, and then attacked people who were like, wait a minute, like, don't make it our business if you're gonna lie, just crazy. Hey, Lathonda, great to see you. I can't believe Reese hasn't learned by now that her lies and can and will be disproven with receipt. How could fiction she be? I don't know. I don't know. That's a really good question. Too. She deflects. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right, exactly. Ben Bacon Bits. If you're going to lie, you must have a good memory. Yeah, and vice versa. You don't need a good memory if you tell the truth. Exactly. It's absolutely insane. It's like, I don't know, like that. And I feel like I feel gaslit and I don't even believe it, but I'm just like, wait, what? Yeah, it's so weird. It's weird. Yeah, exactly. Mia, it's hilarious that she gets exposed more every time she tries to expose someone else. That's okay. I didn't see where you cussed, but that's okay. It's okay with me. I don't know if it's okay with YouTube, but it's fine with me. Yeah, it is mind-boggling. I know, Ben. Yeah, this is wild. And I can already hear the detractors being like, "Hey, here she goes again. She's just obsessed. She's got to come out and talk about it." Well, you know what? I don't like to do this back and forth thing, but if she's gonna lie, she's gonna lie about me. She's gonna lie about people. Yeah, I'm gonna expose it. So maybe she should just shut up and talk about her cooter, because this is not working. It's not working. Somebody needs to remove her shovel. She'll be popping. Oh yeah, I gotta put this up. This is hilarious. They're gonna hold Australia. Someone needs to remove her shovel. She'll be popping up at Alan's house with all the digging she's doing. Hey, Dusty. I say it loud, I say it proud. Love you, Marilyn. That Cheryl check is okay. Oh my God. I love me some Feral Cheryl and some Dusty soda dispenser. You two are awesome. Love you. Okay. The dogs are going off. I think that means that my hubby's home. So I'm going to end it here. She's not go real life. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna play my little outro. Great to see you all. Thank you for putting up with me twice today. And I'll talk to you later. And make sure you check out Sam's video. And also, if you haven't seen Goot Juices yet, check that out too. And I will talk to you later. I'm going to do the after party outro. Let's do this one.